You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I told you guys there would be a follow-up video on the nuclear fallout. That's exactly what it's been. Over the take foul, as Caitlin Clark is calling it, and that's a great way to say it. It was a take foul. She was trying to prevent a wide-open layup, although one could argue that she might have missed it anyway, on Angel Reese, and then Angel Reese went absolutely, utterly berserk on Caitlin Clark, and I knew there was going to be a bunch of fallout from that. We've got a little video showing Aaliyah Boston. She did not even realize she got a technical foul. By the way, Angel Reese fans, you want to talk? I thought they exposed themselves when they were talking about they hoped my wife would die because they didn't like I was making Angel Reese videos every day. That was a thing, folks. I kid you not. My wife that's on hospice, they were hoping she would die and I would die. That's fans, supposedly. All right? Coming out because I was criticizing Angel Reese's clothing and what she was wearing and her basketball play and this and that, and they don't like it. When you're hoping for people's death, that's what real hate looks like. Kathy Engelbert, you should recognize. And what is going on now is also real hate. And it's ugly because now Indiana Fever players, all right, are getting called into question. Indiana Fever fans are getting called into question today. We got one post on here where somebody's literally calling, they're talking about there should be a boycott. That's what it really is of the All-Star game over player safety. Number one, let me put it out there. I don't believe for a second that Indiana Fever fans were yelling racial slurs where there were television mics down by the court. I don't believe it. They would have gotten thrown out of the arena. So don't let that narrative, it would be everywhere. Somebody would have it on camera. It would get leaked. It would be online right now. It's not. Everybody's got camera phones. We would already know if that was true. So don't let them slide you into some kind of false bullshit like they did at Duke and that player over that BYU situation that, guess what, nobody had any proof for. Right here, and guys, I can't even read a lot of this. This person says, F. Natasha Howard, DeWanna Bonner, Sydney Colson, and Brianna Turner. She's one of the most woke individuals on the planet. They're black asses shucking and jiving to play in an environment like that. F them. And it goes on to talk about people mad over All Lives Matter. Angels should never, and I mean never, ever suit up in Indiana again. F them. F Kathy Engelbert. The racism she is. We are finding out. This is what I like is this is the exposing of what I've said. And I've said over and over again. To these people, any criticism is racism. That's not true, and that's not factual. You don't get to make up the rules. They're going after the Chicago front office about clear racism and uneasiness the players feel playing in that arena. I'm off the W. I can't support a league like this. It's nuts. All right? I've got another one here. This is crazy. This was a post right here. Congrats, DeWanna Bonner. Chicago needs to get it together after this. This is embarrassing. Tyler needs to make some big changes, or we'll be right back to looking how we looked last season. Teaspoon ain't even have us looking like this. I guess that was a fan. All right. DeWanna Bonner, I guess, reposted this. This person said, why would DeWanna Bonner repost this? She's going out pathetic. This is what will be of her legacy, a house inward. This is crazy. This basic ugly bee is so hateful. That's why her and her family keep funding bot accounts with Dave Portnoy. What? To slander Reese and then paying off ugly ass poor black C words to defend her and sell out their own. I mean, the crash out is epic. Listen to these two right here. Your IQ level is going to drop during this, but this is proof right here that you are not allowed to criticize anybody that plays in this league because there's black women that play in it and you will be labeled a racist. That's just how they feel. This is how, like these two, that's how they feel.
Every black woman should be pissed off right now. No one even wants to talk about. I wonder how does Sid Colson and Breonna Turner and Kelsey Mitchell and Dewana Bonner and AB feel as black women, Dantas, as black women, not only seeing your teammate do something like that to another black woman, and that black woman is the one that's made out to be the villain. That black woman is the one that's being disrespected by your fans in your house, and you're a black woman, and you got a shucking job for these bitches.
Neat. How many times was skin color brought up in that rant? It was two basketball players that had a foul situation, and one of them acted like a berserk, classless lunatic after a take foul, a common foul that they ended up turning into a flagrant, which I think is total BS, but whatever. That's a side note at this point. So this person a minute ago that I was showing that was losing their mind, Robert Griffin III, the former NFL player, played at Baylor as well, made this statement. After watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese in the aftermath, there's no way Angel Reese can continue to lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, not some basketball rivalry, and I don't know where that went. But you see this response. Look at that. You don't get to run your white ass kissing fingers here. His wife is white, by the way. RG3's wife. Go to hell and burn to ashes, you spineless F. I mean, wow. Wow. LaShawn McCoy, hell of an NFL player. Now he's at FS1. Man, for y'all who try to compare Angel Reese to Caitlin Curry Clark, should knock it off. It wasn't close in the college or pros. Watching this game, they're on two different planets. Yeah, from a basketball standpoint, they're not close. They're not. It's not even an argument anymore. You got a super duper phenomenal transcendent star versus a character actor or a role player. All right. So this is Aaliyah Boston finding out about her technical foul that she did not know she got.
You got the flagrant. Aaliyah, you got a technical. What could have happened there?
Amy got the tech?
I know.
Wait, what? I got the tech?
I did not.
Oh, first of all,
I know.
let's not make it anything that it's not. It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after. We watch a lot of basketball. It's a take foul to put them at the free throw line or rather give up 2 points. I've watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, this wasn't anything like that. And I went for the ball, and that's clear as day in the replay. You watch it. It shouldn't have been upgraded. But, again, that's up to the ref's discretion. But I appreciate AB having my back. I guess I don't even know what she did. I didn't see that.
Well, girl,
have fun paying that fine.
Can I get out? Can you?
I got it. Sorry. Don't worry.
I mean, that's hilarious that she didn't know. Guys, Angel Reese supporters are losing cabin pressure as we speak. It is ugly. I mean, ugly. Some of the most vile, hateful things I've ever seen are being said on Twitter X right now. It's got nothing. This should have nothing to do with skin color, but they're making it about that. You better believe it. The sports players, just like any other sport, they're open to criticism. Angel Reese acted like a total and complete idiot, and it got called out for it. Over a take foul. Stop it. We all know what's behind this. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.